my little rebels? Welcome back to Rodiculous. A quick thanks to everyone who has taken the time to rate the show on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, or wherever you get your podcasts. Taking the time to do so really helps us out, so thank you. Now, today's guest needs no introduction, as he has basically invented YouTube. He is one of the co-founders of the iconic and always hilarious comedy group Smosh. He's made video games, movies, books, music, and more. He's been making us laugh since dial-up internet and is celebrating 20 years on YouTube this year. Please welcome my friend Ian Hecox. Ooh.
I'm just sitting here petting this dog like a villain in a movie, like a Bond movie. I'm just like,
you kind of have an amazing aesthetic going on. So I encourage everyone, if you're not watching the video version of the podcast, to go do so on YouTube because it's quite a look, everyone. It's so cute. So you've got Honey Bun.
I got Honey Bun
Little
next
Honey
to me.
Bun, the adopt.
Very much asleep and snoring kind of loud. So I don't know if the mic's going to pick that up.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. And my listeners are pretty used to hearing the dogs snort, fart.
Okay.
What's nice about them is if you toot or anything, you can blame
it on the dog.
Yeah.
I like that.
So it's just always them, obviously. Nobody else.
Great.
And then I've got Coconut over here. And I was talking to you when we were just starting to roll, and I was asking about, I was trying to remember the first time we hung out in person. And I don't think this is right, but I feel like, because this was a gig we were on. Was it for College Humor? Was it a YouTube Red? I think it was both.
Yeah, it was like a College Humor video. We all were like in the woods.
If YouTubers were in the Hunger Games.
Yeah, it was something like that.
It was like taking out all of us YouTubers, putting us in the Hunger Games, and Justine was there, you were there, Anthony was there, Jordan was there, Captain Sparkles.
Wait, really?
I think I killed Jordan.
Whoa. Now I'm like, is that how I met Jordan too?
Right?
That's so weird.
I would have thought you guys met through cars. You're a car enthusiast, so is Jordan. You guys both like cars, and you do like weekend drives, or what would you call them?
We used to. We haven't done a weekend drive in a long time. But also, like, our favorite driving roads like burned down, unfortunately, from the fires, because we would drive out in like Malibu.
No,
so
really?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys had like a cool cars club.
I know. And then I got this like old car, and I'm kind of afraid to like take it into the canyons, because if that thing crashes, I'm dead.
What? It's like a vintage car?
Yeah, and it's like made of like fiberglass and like steel tubes. So if I crash that thing anything above like 10 miles an hour, I'm dead.
Really? Oh my gosh.
So I'm a little nervous to like drive that thing to anywhere close to like a semblance of at the limit.
Okay, well now I'm scared for you to drive it.
I'm scared of me to drive it.
You didn't drive it here today, did you? Okay. Because I was like, wait a minute.
I don't know. I think the danger is part of the allure, you know?
Oh, is it? It's like kind of gets your jollies up.
Yeah, it's like, why do people ride motorcycles? Like, it's the constant threat of death.
Right. I have a motorcycle in my garage right now, and it's not mine.
Oh.
It's a friend of mine's. But I haven't been on it yet because I'm scared of it.
They're pretty fun. I will say, like, riding a motorcycle is pretty fun. I get it.
Really? Is it? Do you get the thrill?
You feel so
the
free.
Excitement? Freedom.
The wind is blowing.
Whoa.
All over you. You go fast. I don't know. I get it.
Okay, so most recently we got to hang out at VidCon. We were inducted into VidCon's Hall of Fame, which I thought was so adorable. I'm reading the intro and I'm like, wait a minute, Smosh has been for 20 years. That's 2 decades. Mm-hmm. In my brain, I thought it was 18 years. Where did the other 2 go? Maybe COVID?
The Christmas party that I went to here, it was around the time that like we were all still, like the lockdowns were lifted, but we were all still like afraid of COVID, and you had like a whole testing setup.
Yeah, I rented
and it was like you had like a whole
thing.
like group, and they were doing like the legitimate like PCR, like rapid PCR test.
They were so expensive.
Like, I bet.
Yeah.
But it was cool because like at that time, like I wasn't like super comfortable like being at like a party, but that was like, you were like, we're going to have a testing outside. And like, no, it was legit. I super appreciated that.
Yeah.
And then I had a party at my house probably like a year later. And I did a much jankier version of that where I just like bought a bunch of tests and then put them outside on a table and was like, you test.
Yeah, I still think that that's like taking the effort, you know, like making the effort and taking the steps to like for caution and like for people to have peace of mind. I think that's really important.
I don't want these sickos to, you know, get me sick.
Yeah, to ruin the vibe.
Yeah, that would ruin the vibe.
That would totally ruin the vibe.
If I get long COVID,
get out of here.
Vibe would be ruined.
You have ruined the vibe.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah. And that was... Yeah, I mean, that was a long, long time ago.
I literally can't figure it out.
I also I seem to recall like the YouTube space in Marina Del Rey.
Yes.
Marina Del Rey.
Yeah, Marina Del Rey.
I seem to recall, yeah.
Our first house was over there.
I know, yeah.
You could like zip line.
You could see it. You
From
could see it.
the YouTube space to my house up on the hill, you could like, you could run down the hill.
Yeah,
and
truly.
you were there.
That was weird. That must have been so strange to be able to like.
It was awesome.
Go into your backyard and be like, oh, "That's YouTube. I do that."
It was cool.
Did you ever use it?
Yeah, all the time.
Really? For what? Their free coffee.
Well, like mostly. You know what? Yeah, I shot my very first music video there on their largest soundstage, Soundstage 1.
Yeah.
So that was like my big production that I shot there. But I also did another show with George Takei. Is that how I say his last name?
Star Trek guy?
Takei?
Yeah.
From Star Trek.
Yep.
Just anytime they needed anybody, I was like, I'm down, need a panel.
Yeah.
And that's how Justine and I became friends, actually.
You just longboard down the hill
yeah,
to the
pretty
YouTube
much.
space.
They were like, hey, Ro, we want to come do a panel? We got some advertisers over here. I'm like, yeah, sure, dude. I'm there in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I just, cruised down there. And that's how I became friends, actually hung out with Justine for the first time, is we were both on a panel down there speaking to advertisers about how they could work with creators. And I just fell in love with her. I fell in love with Justine on that panel. She was so
Justine's
kind.
a good person.
She was so funny, so sweet. And there was somebody who was a little bit nerdier and somebody was kind of being mean to them. And then she just kind of like, without even thinking, just stood up for them. Just like a little, like a little social superhero.
Yeah.
Just like, and I was like, I fucking love you.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's
and I
great.
was like, hi, want to be my friend? She's like, okay. I was like, I'm having a 4th of July party. Do you want to come over? She's like, okay.
That's great.
So then she came over for 4th of July. And then I think that's when we were officially like friends.
Wow.
Because we started partying together.
Okay.
Yeah.
We shot a good deal of our first movie at the YouTube space.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. It was free. So thanks, YouTube.
You guys were literally the first. You were like, out of all the YouTubers, out of all the OGs, I feel like you were like one of the first people who were partnered, one of the first people who were building something bigger than just an individual YouTube channel. Because I remember you partnered with a parent company, and then you just expanded everywhere. You did video game. I remember you came over. We did Nerdy Nummies of those cute little characters that were in your video game.
Yeah,
And I was like, holy shit! Like, Smosh is doing, like, you guys are doing like video games and movies and like
too much. Well, not all of them were successful. So like the game was a flop.
Video games are hard.
Yeah, because it was like a mobile game. Like it was something that our parent company at the time had kind of pushed on us. They were like, because I think like at that time, like around that time, like Yogscast had crowdfunded a game.
Yeah.
And that didn't. I don't think that turned out so great.
I honestly can't remember.
I don't think the game ever came out.
I think a lot of video games are they're tough. They're
and
really
it was just
hard.
like we promised like our idea of what we wanted in a video game was like really hard to implement into like a cheap mobile game.
Yeah.
So we had all these like wild ideas. We should definitely pared it down. But it was just one of those things where it's like the parent company was like, you should do this, but it was more than like a you should. It's like, you're going to do this. So it was up to us to just try to like find out like what would be like the least bad idea.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, the game at least came out. I think some people enjoyed it. Anthony put a bunch of time into like play testing it.
All right, let's take a quick break right here to talk about one of this week's sponsors, Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to create your own professional online presence. I've always believed that if you've got an idea or a passion project, it deserves to be out there in the world, and Squarespace gives you all of the tools to make it happen. Whether you're building a personal site, launching a store, or just want a beautiful space online to showcase your work, they've got you covered. What I love most is how simple it is to get started. You don't need to be a designer or a developer. Their award-winning templates and drag and drop editor make it super easy to create something unique. And now with their blueprint tool, you can build a custom website in just a few steps with content and layouts tailored to your style and goals. Plus, Squarespace has everything built in: appointment scheduling, email campaigns, even ways to get paid directly through your site. It's all right there in one place. So if you've been waiting for a sign to finally launch that idea, this is it. Head to squarespace.com/row for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the code offer ROW, R-O, and save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Again, that is squarespace.com/row and use the code ROW. So the fact that you guys were doing like movies and digital content and video games and wait, didn't you have a magazine for a while? Am I tripping?
Yeah.
Or is it because I was like, do I need to subscribe to their magazine? What's going on here?
No, yeah, we had 2 issues of a magazine that's
like Oprah.
Stupid.
It's like Oprah level shit. Like that's like,
well, there's a reason why we only had 2 issues.
Because they're hard, huh?
Yeah,
There's a lot.
And it's just like
that goes
the
into
magazine business is like so wasteful because you're considered a success if you sell like 21% of your copies or something.
Interesting.
It's
no
like
way.
it's like some, and so it's just like, what happens to all those other issues? I guess they just get tossed in the trash.
They just become bonfire starters.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So our magazine didn't do well. Also, it was like they were like asking us for like all this input on it, which like, yeah, sure, because it's got our name on it. But like we had a whole ass YouTube channel. Like, well, not just one. We had at that time we were running like 5 or 6 YouTube channels, and we're like making the movie and was doing this other stuff. And then they're like, "Oh, can you please like contribute to this magazine that like a few thousand people are gonna read?"
So you didn't sleep for a decade.
And it was just like, for me, I was just like, no, like I don't like. I didn't really care about the magazine that much. It was just like one of those things, and it was cool. Like I was like, oh, this is a cool thing. Like we made a magazine. That's cool. But like I wasn't passionate about it. So I didn't really put my whole ass into it.
Yeah.
I didn't really put much of any ass into it.
I wouldn't say that it's your heart and soul.
It was not. But it's a cool like relic, you know, like there's still some floating around on eBay.
Oh my gosh, that's
I don't
amazing.
even know if I have a copy anymore.
No way, shut up. I like want to buy a copy on eBay for you and like frame it. It's like a little piece of history. It's so cool.
I would have to look. And then we also did comic books, and we actually just released a new comic book.
Exciting.
And that sold like really well. And I think it's just because like it came from a natural place.
Yeah.
Rather than something that was like forced on us.
Yeah.
So we made a comic based off of this one series that we have that's like a role play series. So we took those characters and then like made like a prequel into like a comic book. So we want to do, I think we want to do more of those.
Okay, this has made me so happy because people love Smosh. You've inspired so many people. Like I've talked to a lot of creators who are like Gen Z and even younger.
Yeah.
And they're saying like the whole reason they even started YouTube is because they used to watch your guys' content. They enjoyed it so much that it made them want to create content, and it inspired them. And they're doing different even like verticals and stuff. But okay, so if you were going to, because you've been asked this like 100 million times probably in every interview, if you were to summarize the journey of what you created online, like we'll speed it up. So for anybody who doesn't know, could you give us a story in like 5 sentences?
Sure. Okay. Started a YouTube channel with my childhood friend Anthony. Became one of the most popular channels on the site very early. Grew that into a company, sold that company to a company that then went out of business. Rhett and Link saved our company, continued to create funny videos, and then reconnected with Anthony, the guy that I started with, and we bought it back. And now, everything is good and happy and great. And
what a journey.
I am enjoying where the channel is 20 years later.
I
think that was more than 5 sentences.
Well, I loved it. I think that was the perfect summary.
I think it was that got most of the big moments, I think.
It's such a journey. It's so fascinating.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not a boring story.
It's
There's
crazy,
a lot of twists and turns, and I feel like you guys were learning so much along the way. And I feel like you also, because you were so one of the first people going through it, like the trailblazers.
Yeah.
Like it's a really unique route you went. And it opened my mind even to what was possible. Like I didn't even think of doing anything else outside of my box. I was like, here's my box. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Because you were doing traditional acting, right?
Yeah, I was doing like traditional acting and just baking. That was my little like baking online, baking tutorials. And that's what made me happy. I was just like right there. And then I was like, wait a minute, you can create stuff out of this? Like it was like, it opened my mind and started expanding. And then we started to lean in different directions. If there's something you could take and put it in your back pocket, that's what I'd like to give you.
Okay, well, thank you.
It was really inspiring for a lot of people.
Oh, thank you. I mean, we were just, doing what we wanted to do. And I mean, we definitely I think, it's very like rose colored glasses because we definitely made a lot of mistakes along the way, but I think, we were just we didn't have any playbook for any of the stuff we were doing because
you're trailblazers,
because people hadn't really done it before. So we definitely made a lot of mistakes throughout our way through it. But I think that's how we came to where we are now. So I fortunately don't really regret anything, even the movie, which objectively sucks. I'm still so grateful for it because what
do you ever watch it and just giggle?
I don't, but I'm waiting for a good moment to get high with some friends and put it on.
Oh my gosh, yes, invite me. We have so much fun. We could get blazed. I'll bring over great food. We just giggle about it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like when you look back and what is it called? Like when people do reaction videos to a video that they did so long ago, and you can kind of laugh at whatever the heck you did back then. It's like
I can laugh at all the misogyny that we had in it.
What's there?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we have a joke about furries, and there's just a lot of shit that didn't age well. But
okay.
It was also we didn't really write it. We had some hand in it, and our writing partner had some hand in it. But the overall thing was kind of written by somebody else, and I think that had something to do with the WGA. I think.
I understand how you feel about that because one time we did a cartoon animation series called Broken Quest, and they slapped our names on it, and we were main characters in it, and we were a part of the creative development, but the writing wasn't solely us. There was other writers that overpowered us, and they added a lot of things in there that I didn't even know were in there. Things that I didn't find funny. I didn't think that were entertaining. I thought missed the mark. I thought and I discovered it when it went live.
Yeah.
Right. And then I'm like, oh, great. now I'm a part of this and I didn't approve this. There was no meeting. There was no like, okay. So that's one of those series where I have to just laugh at it because it's just not what we envisioned.
Yeah.
And there was just too many, there's too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yes.
And I wasn't head chef.
Right.
Like I had no power or control to be head chef.
Yeah.
So I just had to kind of like let that dish go out. Like it was like, oh, dang it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the pitfalls of like doing something more traditional.
Yeah.
Like you have to play by other people's rules. Unlike with your YouTube channel, it's just kind of like, yeah, you do whatever you want.
God, I'm so happy that you guys have Smosh again and you can be creative with it and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's grown so much and it's really evolved. Now, I think of you guys as like, kind of reminds me of like Saturday Night Live. You guys are like a group of comedy and you have all these different shows like within your network.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, that was the initial goal of Smosh was to be like the Saturday Night Live of YouTube. But with like YouTube and digital, like people want to see like authentic personalities over scripted content.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's like the big difference. But our goal has been for probably, 15 years or more was to find the funniest people we could, and foster them within Smosh. And if they go on to do other things that are bigger than us, that only makes us look good. It's the same thing with Saturday Night Live, where like you'll see like a Will Ferrell movie and you'll be like, oh my God, Will Ferrell's so funny. Where did he come from? And then people are like, he's from Saturday Night Live. And then somebody that's an aspiring comic goes, oh, I want to be a successful comedian like Will Ferrell. I need to go on Saturday Night Live. That's what I need to try to become. So that's always kind of been our goal. Like we want to be like the place that young comics aspire to want to be a part of what we're doing.
I think that's really smart and that's really cool. And you guys, I feel like, are so funny. Like, I feel like that's just a part of who you are. And I feel like it's why I adore you is because I just am drawn to comedy. I'm drawn to comics in general. I try to laugh about some things that suck. I try to find the humor in it a lot of times. And I love it. I started doing, I took some lessons. Mike, what was that place where I went? Citizens Brigade?
Oh, UCB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went
You do like
there.
a one-on-one, like an improv?
No, I did a class with everybody.
Like improv class? Yeah.
Yeah, I did an improv class with everybody because I was considering doing a one-on-one, but then I was like, no, I'm very social. Let's just do it. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
So you did it. You mean
My little group. Yeah, my little group.
I think everybody should do improv.
We had a great time.
Yeah.
I had so much fun. And one night when I was high, I wrote a stand-up. I want to show it to you sometime.
Oh.
And it's great. Basically, I just listed all my medical problems.
Oh, great.
And it turned into be really funny, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, good comedy's written in truth.
All right, let's take a quick break to talk about one of this week's sponsors, AG1. You know that feeling when you've got your morning routine dialed in, that one thing that makes you feel like you're starting the day off right? For me, that's AG1. And now it's even better because they just launched new flavors. AG1 is your daily health drink. One scoop gives you over 75 vitamins, minerals, prebiotics, probiotics, and superfoods that support energy, digestion, immune health, and help fill in the gaps in your diet. AG1 Next Gen now comes in 4 flavors. Original tastes like pineapple and vanilla. Tropical tastes like papaya and passion fruit. Citrus tastes like lemon and orange. And berry tastes like blueberry and strawberry. All plant-based, no sugar added, no artificial sweeteners, backed by 4 clinical trials. It is what I like to call my nutritional insurance. So give the new AG1 flavors a try today. Head to drinkag1.com patreon.com/Rosanna to subscribe. You'll get a free welcome kit worth $76 with your first order, including a 30-day supply of AG1, 5 travel packs, a shaker, a metal canister, a scoop, and a bottle of AG vitamin D3 plus K2. That's drinkag1.com/Rosanna to get started. If you were going to do stand-up comedy, what kind of stories would you tell me?
I don't know. If I were to do stand-up, I think just doing things that, are true about me that other people could relate to. I know that's super vague. God,
that's really smart though.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's where good comedy comes from, being able to relate to something that was, shitty.
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I feel like I have so many stories in my journal that I would love to someday just go on a stand-up mic and just read my journal. There's another one.
You could do that. Yeah.
Boom. Dear diary. And then just let it rip.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty embarrassing. It's very vulnerable and it's very stupid. And it's just...
I think the vulnerability is key for sure.
It's a lot of humiliating moments,
put yourself out there. Yeah.
Oh.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woof.
Yeah. It's like the scariest thing.
What is 1
+ 1, 2?
What's a small habit or like a mindset shift that has had a big impact on your creativity?
It's like doing the shift from working 7 days a week and every day feeling like the same day over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Taking weekends off was like a massive shift. And like in terms of like productivity, probably didn't change anything because like, let's be honest, we're creators. We're all artists. We're all massive procrastinators. We're sitting at the computer going, oh, I really should edit that thing. But this is a funny video on my computer. I'm going to watch this one funny video and then I'll edit. And you watch that funny video. And then in the recommended, there's another funny video. And you're like, well, okay, I'll watch this one. And then you watch that one. And then you're like, oh, guess it's lunchtime. I'm going to go to Chili's and I'm going to sit down at Chili's and I'm going to eat an hour and a half. Anthony and I used to ball out at Chili's. And then, next thing you know, the day's over. Right. And that was supposed to be your work day. And now you're stressing out because now you got to get it all done tomorrow. So I think like with creators, it's just so easy to just constantly work because there's always a feeling like there's something more you can do. And so I think it's super important, not just for creators, but just people that are, I hate the word, but entrepreneurs or like people running small businesses. Like, yeah, it's that illusion that you'll get out all of what you put in, and the more work you put in, you'll get more out of it. But I think there comes a point where like there's diminishing returns and you just gotta like take some time for yourself. Like, this is a marathon. And my take has always been that this is a marathon and not a sprint. So I'm never gonna like burn myself out for like a video. There's times that we're doing bigger projects and like we'll put more time into that, but like no video is worth your sanity. And like, what good is it going to do you if you burn out and then you're not working for 2 years?
Right.
Like it makes a lot more sense to me to just take a healthy approach to content creation and keep that going for multiple decades. But that's just my approach. That.
I think that like success, there's many different paths to success.
Yeah.
And I like something that's steadfast and something that I can enjoy the journey. Because life is a lot longer than people. When I was growing up, when I was young, I used to think life was so fast, but now it's feeling also very slow. So it feels very long and very short all at the same time.
Interesting. I feel like usually the feeling is that it speeds up as you get older, but you feel the opposite.
Well, I have a really rare, I don't want to say rare, but it's, with ADHD, not everybody who has ADHD has this symptom. And for a really long time, I didn't have a name for it, and I didn't know until I started talking to some professionals.
Yeah.
So it's time blindness.
Oh.
So I have time blindness. So basically what it means is, say like the last time we hung out, and then say we go like 6 months without seeing each other, and then I see you again.
Yeah.
It feels like I just saw you yesterday. So what the benefit of it
Is that why Mike is always like, we got to go. We got to get to this thing because you just...
I have
no sense of time.
None. And on my phone, I have to set like little reminders all day.
Reminders?
Yeah, reminders, little that keep me on schedule because I don't experience time the way most people do.
Interesting.
But it's really helped in relationships, like my friends who are stand-up comedians and they go on tour, or like my girlfriends who are musicians, like Lindsay Sterling.
Yeah.
She, goes on tour for 9 months. And then when she gets back and we hang out, it feels like not a second has passed between us. And we do text each other and stay in touch.
Yeah. How does that work with like, do you still miss, like, let's say, do you think about Lindsay Sterling and miss her when she's gone?
Yeah, I miss her, but it's weird because I also don't feel like that much time has passed. It's a very bizarre.
This dog is just slowly starting to slide off of the
She's like
off of the
defying
chair.
gravity right now. This is so funny. Is she just gonna sludge off? Like, oh, okay, there she goes.
I woke her up because I was shaking the chair to see if her head would like.
She's just like flopping like
This is crazy.
She sleeps like this sometimes too.
It must be comfy.
On the
sorry
bed.
To, sorry
She'll
to
sleep
distract
upside
from our
down.
deep conversation.
No, that's fine.
But I was just like, this is ridiculous.
Well, if you ever become a stand-up comedian, our friendship will have no breaks because you can go on tour for a year, and then when we see each other again, I'll feel like I just saw you yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, if I get into stand-up, there's no freaking way I'm doing hitting the road
For a year?
Fuck that.
No, it's too long. How long would you stay on tour? A couple months?
I don't want to go on a tour.
Have you ever been on a tour?
We did like a small tour.
Yeah?
It's just too disruptive to like what we do.
How did you tour? Did you do a flight tour or a bus tour?
Bus.
Wait, you didn't have a baller time on the bus?
No. You sleep in a coffin.
Okay.
And that's what you do most of your time in the bus. You're just like sleeping.
Wait, you didn't party?
No. We had like a drink and then we were like, I'm going to bed. No. I feel like we didn't have time because we were going like city to city.
I feel like if I was your tour manager, you would have a bomb tour.
I think our tour manager was sober. Which I feel like in that industry you have to be if you want to like survive because it's just constant.
Okay, well, how about like all my assistants will be sober, but then I am the circus leader who's bringing the fun.
You want to do a show hungover?
I do it all the time.
That sounds horrible.
Doesn't even faze me.
Really?
Yeah.
It's called hair of the dog. You're never right.
It's called hair of the dog.
No,
also, you know what?
guys,
Electrolytes. Tons of electrolytes.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I can't be hungover for a show. No, not at all.
What about just dancing?
All those people screaming
Yeah.
and like
Earplugs.
oh, it just sounds miserable.
What about a fun high?
No way.
Small high.
No.
Baby.
No.
Oh.
No, I can't be high and like doing things.
No, what? Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got in trouble one time on an HBO set. They like asked me to come on. They were like, hey, really sweet assistant. They were like, hey, can I get you a coffee? I was like, yeah, sure. They were like, how do you take it? And I was like, I'll take it Irish.
Oh yeah.
I'll have an Irish coffee. And she was like, what? And I was like, an Irish coffee she was like, we don't have whiskey. I was like,
you're like, that's fine. Bailey's will do.
Yeah, I was like, then why'd you ask? Jesus. What is this kind of a... That's okay. I brought my own.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
You had a backup emergency
Always.
bottle.
I'm always ready to party at any time, anywhere.
I'm learning so much.
Pick your poison. I've got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's take a quick break right here to talk about one of this week's sponsors, Beam. They have also been the longest running sponsor of the podcast. I love you guys. I literally had a glass of Beam last night. I'm always someone who struggles with turning my brain off at night. I needed something that actually helps me unwind and not just knock me out. And that's where Beam's Dream Powder comes in. It's an all-natural sleep blend with reishi, magnesium, L-theanine, apigenin, and melatonin, designed to help you fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up refreshed. No groggies, no weird fog, just real deep sleep. I've been using it nightly and it's been such a game changer. It tastes great, it's easy to make, and since adding it to my routine, I'm waking up with more energy. And I'm not alone. Beam has improved over 17.5 million nights of sleep, with a 92% of users reporting better rest. And I'm one of them. Plus, it's made right here in the US, and for a limited time, Beam is giving my listeners their best offer yet, up to 40% off. Just head over to shopbeam.com/Rosanna and use the code Rosanna at checkout. That's shopbeam.com/Rosanna, ROSSAS. No, that's Mississippi. I always do this wrong. ROSANNA, code Rosanna for up to 40% off.
But I will say one last thing on the tour.
Yeah.
I still think it's awesome to go to places and doing shows. So like we want to do that, but I'm not going to get on a bus for 3 months out of the year and drive all around the country. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
But I do want to go to visit other places and put on big shows and like, appear where our viewers are in other parts of the country or other parts of the world. That sounds awesome.
Ian, I just got it. I just clicked. It just clocked for me. Are you a flight tour kind of a guy?
No, I think it's the tour in and of itself is the issue.
Shit. Okay, so it's not clocking for me.
Yeah.
I'm not getting it.
I'm
not getting it. I'm not getting it at all.
It's the
clock's
tour.
broken.
It's the tour that's the problem. But doing live shows in other places sounds really cool. So like I think like, oh, like this weekend, go here. Mm-hmm. And then maybe like next month,
Finland.
Do a show in Finland. Yeah. Exactly.
Sweden.
What are you doing, dog?
She's just having a good old stretch.
That's crazy.
That stretches her hips. She likes how that feels.
Okay, I was gonna be like, do you need help?
No, she does this. She sleeps upside down. It helps her sinuses.
Tired of my shit, huh?
No, they're just tired in general. I mean, look at this one. Some people ask me on the thing like, hey, is your dog still alive? And I'm like, yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, I question it.
She just sleeps like this. Okay, so from the very first video, Smosh videos have been high energy. So what is the secret to this endless energy that has continued for years and years and years? One of my secrets is Vietnamese coffee. I've discovered this does not mess around.
Yeah.
You drink one of these, some people can't sleep.
Vietnamese coffee is really good. It also tastes really good because I think they use condensed milk.
Right? It's so good. It tastes
so
like
it's like
gelato.
It's delicious, but also like really strong coffee.
What energizes you guys?
I think I just turn it on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like a light switch.
Kind of. Yeah.
The internal.
Like I think there's just a part of me that the camera starts rolling and it's like, okay. And I think like also not just in terms of like energy, but also like if I have something really bad going on in my life, I'm really good at compartmentalizing. Mm-hmm. So I can just like completely put that away. So I've been through like, some pretty down times.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's really affected my performance ever, except there was a time when people thought I was depressed.
They thought you were sad?
Yeah. And I don't think I clocked it at the time, but I think they were right. But yeah, we're past that.
Yeah, right on.
But yeah, I think a lot of it just comes from just like knowing when I'm like when to be on and when to be off. And
like an internal, like when you're going to exert your energy or like conserve it.
Yeah, because I think I'm a pretty like low energy person. And so I think I could just kind of turn it on. And like our old videos were batshit insane. And so I think people were really confused when they would meet us in person.
Yeah.
And we weren't these like psychos.
Well, because in person, you're very chill and very kind, and you guys are like such sweet dudes. And then, you know, in your videos, you have a lot higher energy.
Like,
I think
bitch,
it's like heightened.
shut up. Yeah, I know. It was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Mike with casting. He's so chill in person, but he was the hype guy. Like they would hire him to hype cast where he's like screaming and yelling and his energy's up here. And then at home, he's the chillest. He's like a lazy Great Dane. Like, hey guys, want to go talk about? Like, it's like so chill. It's like, it's really funny. And I think it's that internal, like choosing where to spend your energy, like when to like sparkle and like when to like chill out.
Right.
Yeah. What keeps you inspired to keep creating after you've built so much? Do you know what it is, or do you think you were just born that way? Like you're just a creative?
I think in the early times it was just like we were just trying to like keep up with like the speed of everything happening. And now it's the work that I do with my castmates and with the people behind the camera. 'Cause it's not just me that's like, and a lot of times it isn't me at all that's coming up with these ideas. But I think the people that I work with are very inspiring. Like everyone at my company is fucking funny. Like even people that aren't on camera, don't have any like writing roles or anything. Like our producers are hilarious. Like we have this show that we do, like once every 3 months called Who Memed It. And basically they're all memes that were submitted by our employees about our cast and other people at Smosh.
I love
and
this.
there are things that are just like so funny. And it will be like our front of office person or our head of HR or a production assistant. Like it's just people, like everyone at the company is just so funny.
I just can't believe you guys became a whole business. I know you were like kind of like hesitant about the word like entrepreneur. Oh, because as creatives, I think that like, I don't know if this is true for you, but for me, it felt like I was a creative who kind of accidentally became a business person.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like, I don't think that was my number one passion, but I think I had to learn how to do that to continue to do what I love for a living.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you like the business side? Like, is it 80-20? Like, what do you feel like is like how much the business side versus creative side? Or is it like you like 100% creative and business just because you got to?
I think I'm pretty split.
Yeah.
I don't like doing a majority business stuff. Like I think like when I talk about the times when I was actually sad, I think it was during that time where I kind of took on like the leadership position at the company.
A lot of the business
So this
side,
was
yeah.
after Defy collapsed and Rhett and Link saved it. I took on like the role of like president of Smosh. And
That's a lot.
it was not a role that I felt like I was suited for, but it was a role that I had to take on because if not me, then who else?
Right.
But now we have other people that are taking more of a front seat with the business of it all. And I'm so much happier with that. Cause I don't think I'm a great manager. So that's kind of the thing. Like, I think a lot of creators, as they're like finding success, they really need to ask themselves, like, do I want to be a creator or do I want to be a manager? Cause like, I think a lot of creators do wind up spending a lot of their time managing employees. You know, really successful creators that like wind up building a team. They wind up becoming managers and it's like, that's not what you got into it in the first place. So is that really what you want to do? So, I mean, for us, we hired a CEO when Anthony came back, and she's been great. And,
Right on.
And yeah, I'm enjoying not being a manager.
Right on.
Yeah.
I'm not great at managing. A lot of it's because of my time blindness. I don't think we'd hit any deadline.
Also, I feel like you're probably a bit of a people pleaser.
Yeah, definitely.
I know I am. You don't want to be confrontational.
I don't like to fight, and I don't like to upset
being
people.
Not liked by other people.
I also just don't want to make people feel sad. So
Yeah.
I think like I had an assistant
as a
who took
manager.
50 days off.
Yeah, that's,
Paid off, just was like, hey, I'm just gonna go, and she just went to another country, and then I was
for
like,
50 days.
yeah, and then I was like, I mean, I just couldn't. I didn't even know how to say no, or
Did you have did they have like unlimited paid time off?
yeah.
I don't think it's a mistake, but like, how much of a conversation did y'all have before? Yeah, I mean, hey, that sounds like a great gig.
Yeah, it was. Working for me was a great gig.
Not for you.
Well, it was so
but-
weird because I've never had to have that conversation
Yeah.
with anyone else on our team before. Because everyone else was really respectful, self-motivated, just, really on top of their shit.
Yeah.
So I got along with personalities that were more like that.
Yeah.
And then it was really hard for me to work with personalities that weren't, because
Sure.
I didn't know how to
Deal
with
them.
that.
Yeah.
Because
And
it's
you
just
need to
something
have,
I
like,
would never do.
difficult conversations, and that's
Yeah.
something that I was not prepared for when I took more of a leadership position.
Yeah.
Was like having
like
these
a
difficult
bummer.
conversations. But it's like you realize like, oh, this is like actually necessary and also good for the employee as well. Like
Yeah.
being
Boundaries.
yeah.
Like, hey, employee, let's not take 50 days off. It'd be preferable, especially because I don't have time management. So it's also like I need an aid. So it's like interesting. So I'm learning a lot about that. Oh, the shakes. One of the things that I admire is of you and Anthony had a very close working relationship. And over the years, you guys kind of like, it feels like you found your way back to each other, like friends, and then work together and friends again. And what's something about your guys' relationship that people don't get to see on YouTube?
Yeah. So, I mean, for those that don't know, Anthony, the guy that I started Smosh with, he left Smosh in like 2017. And at that point we were just more like work associates. Like it was like the friendship became a business relationship. And then
Right.
the friendship kind of like, we didn't do a good job like maintaining that. So when he left Smosh, we were still friendly, but we didn't really hang out.
It wasn't close, like it wasn't as tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was telling my friend about him, and she was like, you should hang out with him.
Yes.
And so we hung out, and it was cool. And this was like 6 years later. And we, every once in a while we would like check in, but like we never really hung out. And yeah, we like reconnected as friends. And I think in between that time, we did a lot of work on ourselves and kind of like matured as people.
Look at you
And
guys.
so we had better communication than we used to have. So I think that improved. The thing that people don't know, I mean, I guess like occasionally we'll get together over Xbox and play Age of Empires 2.
Oh shit, we're RTS boys? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I always played StarCraft with cheats, so I never actually learned how to actually play it. Yeah, so we play Age of Empires against computers. We tried playing against a human one time and got our asses kicked. So there was a moment in time when everyone was daily vlogging and like vlogging all of their lives. And I was always completely opposed to that. I was like, I need something that's like for me and not for everyone else.
Yeah.
And the and what I was witnessing with daily vlogging, it's like you're not living for yourself. Like every day you're waking up and thinking, how can I entertain people? And how can I do something in my daily life that's going to be entertaining? And then you wind up just kind of like living. I mean, I won't assume about every daily vlogger, but like a lot of it was like, this is just like fake.
Yeah, that's
like
what I felt like.
You wouldn't be going out every single day and doing something exciting if you were just living your life. Like this is all for content. And to me, that's just not a way that I wanted to live. Like I saw like the damage that living a 100% public life can do.
Yeah.
And I didn't want that for myself. Like, I think it's really important to like have safe places that aren't available for the public, like something that's just for you. And so I was always very opposed to starting a vlog channel or starting like a couples channel. Cause I've had relationships that were public, but I didn't really share a lot about it. Cause I just, it's nobody's business. It's nobody's fucking business. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Stay out of my business.
Yeah. It's nobody's business.
But yeah. I don't fault people for asking for that stuff. Cause it's,
they're curious. They like you. They want to know more about you.
Sure.
I think that's human nature.
I think it's fine, but
people are just intrigued. But I do think you're right. I think it can get really performative. Mike and I never did stuff like that. Like we dated for years before we even
never
publicly
opens
said we were
doors for
dating.
you
Never.
on camera or off.
Yeah,
Never.
day one, I've never.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's never even taken me on a date. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Hey, solidarity, brother.
Yeah, I just don't think.
No, that's wild. That's wild to me.
No,
like, and then you got to make, and then like they always got to make the breakup video, and that's awkward as fuck because it's like they're always trying to like play it cool. And like
I
we're
couldn't.
friends.
I'd be sobbing. I would be sobbing. I just can't hide anything
and
anymore.
you've like seen
just
some of those videos where they're like, you can tell they had been crying for like 3 hours. This is like the 17th take. Like they just need to keep it together for 5 fucking minutes, and they just can't. Like you see the pain in their eyes.
So real.
I'm trying to. There is like one
there's
that's
some
like
that are really real. That I'm like,
yeah. I'm trying to think of like. Yeah, there's like one in particular that I can't remember who it is. Though.
I honestly, would you ever go on a reality TV show? So it wouldn't film every day of your life, not like daily vlogging. What if they only filmed like 2 days a week?
Oh, it'd be so fun.
Then it'd be like more.
Yeah, I mean, like I would love to be on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Yes.
I would come in for.
Is that your favorite franchise?
It's one of them. It's up there for sure. Yeah. I mean, it would be fun to, just show up for like some kind of challenge for Love Island. That'd be cool.
I love Love Island. I just finished. I'm caught up now with Huda.
Oh yeah. So I'm late to that. I'm on like episode 12.
Oh, in season 2?
Of this new.
Okay. We'll talk when you're caught up. I don't want to ruin anything for you.
But no, Huda was already pissing me off like episode 2.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. It gets better. It gets better.
Or worse.
No, it's kind of better. Honestly, I feel like the chemistry with her and that guy it's just really fucking crazy. It's bringing out.
It's high school. It's giving high school.
It's just kind of bringing out the worst in her. And then after that's removed, starts bringing out the best in her.
Oh.
And it's one of those situations. It's one of those situations. I was in the same boat, and then it just started. Started to switch, and then you see some
Jeremiah.
And then you see some really, really bomb ass moments of her being a really great human.
What? I don't believe it. I don't
and then
believe
it teaches you. People are so complex.
You're telling me that the villain in my head isn't actually a villain?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Or is multifaceted and has layers.
Oh, we don't like that. We don't like that for reality TV.
Like I'm not very judgy, so my problem is that like I'll get to know people.
I'm extremely judgmental.
So is Mike.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'll bring my girlfriends over. I have so many like girlfriends. I was like on a cheer squad in college, and I was like always on all the girly sports teams.
You're
And I'm like,
girl.
the girls girl. I love all the ladies over.
Okay.
I'll bring over the ladies, and Mike is like so annoyed with my girlfriends. He was like, she's annoying, she's annoying, she's annoying. And then get this. He gets to know them over time.
Sure.
And layers start to show. He starts to see different sides of them. He starts to see the beauty in all of them. And then he's like, I fucking love that human being. I've got her back. Anytime she needs something, you just let me know. And now he adores all of them.
I feel like I'm just judgmental for fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't judge people out of spite. I just do it as like a fun game. Yeah. So reality TV, like I just pretend like those people are just characters and they're not actual like human beings.
Oh, okay.
And then I just talk all the shit.
Oh, I love to watch and talk the poop because I love relationships.
Sure.
I love watching dynamics. I love watching people watching. Like when we go on vacation, I love to sip a pina colada on the beach, get like a cabana, get cozy, the wind blowing in my hair. And I am just fascinated by people. They're so funny. They're so interesting. I just love to people watch. You'll see a couple fighting about something so nuanced that's so stupid, and you know it's deeper.
And you're sad.
Yeah. And you're like, oh man, she's not really mad about that. She's probably mad about something else much deeper than that.
Exactly.
And then I get
psychoanalyzing strangers.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun for me.
I love that.
I like to people watch. Is that weird?
No, I love people watching.
Is that like, I feel like a lot of people do that, right?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I love LA for the people watching because when you're like hiking or like there's an area that I run and there's like a lot of people on this trail, you always hear like 5-second snippets of these conversations and they are always so insane.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
So do you have any inspirations for your style of comedy? Like any stand-up comedians that you enjoy watching or you look up to?
I mean, like, I think the first movie that I saw that I was like, this is hilarious was Spaceballs. So like Mel Brooks movies. Yes. Yeah. So Spaceballs, I feel like was like a big moment for me. And then like, I guess like some Jim Carrey movies.
He's so funny.
And then like Lonely Island was great. But with stand-ups, like I don't watch a lot of stand-up because it's like it's hard to watch stand-up like on Netflix because there's like you got distractions, and the moment you like take your attention away from like a stand-up set, like you just like totally lose it. So
Got it.
but I think Bill Burr's really funny.
Oh my gosh.
I like John Mulaney.
So funny.
I feel like I should have more eclectic taste than that. But
no, that's really good. What about, was Spaceballs was the parody, right?
Yeah, it was a Star Wars parody, yeah.
That's why I loved it. It kind of reminded me when they did Scary Movie. It was like the parody of like Scream and like all those films of the time. And then, did you hear that they're making another one?
Yeah, I'm worried.
You're worried?
Yeah.
They need to cast you. They need advisement.
Dude,
They need help because like this is one of your faves. You could help them steer the ship in a good way.
I don't think they would want. I don't know how much help I'd be able to provide, but I'm tentatively excited for it because it's like obviously Spaceballs, one of my favorite comedies, but like they're bringing it back 40 years later or something. I don't know. I just hope Mel Brooks lives long enough to see it go out. That dude's old as fuck.
Yeah.
He's like 98 or he might even be 100. I actually don't know.
No way. He's 100?
He's old.
He looks good for 100.
Yeah.
That's a sexy 100. We'll take it.
Sure, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wait, you know what? It could be amazing though because have you seen The Comeback with Lisa Kudrow?
No. What is that?
It's the best work she's ever done in her life.
The Comeback?
Ian, only the best work she's ever done in her entire life. It's like 1,000,000 years ago. So she did a series.
I think the only movie I've seen with her is Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's good.
Do you have any memories from early YouTube days, like the good old days, that still make you laugh out loud when you think about it? Something that like sparkles.
I mean, like there was kind of like a fun moment with there's this thing that was called YouTube Live, and it was in 2007, I think, and it was like the first time that like YouTube was like throwing like an official like show, and they invited all these YouTubers. So it was like where YouTubers met for the first time. So that was really cool. There's a lot of random people there, like a lot of the big names at the time, like Freddie Wong and Niga Higa and Rhett and Link were there, still big, both literally and figuratively. But the one person that shocked me, I got in an elevator, and I just got in this elevator with this giant person, and I didn't realize who they were, but it was Bo Burnham. Because at that time he was like making like viral like videos on like his keyboard. He's doing like comedy songs back then, but he played on such a large keyboard and he has such a big head that you would have assumed that he was not a tall person. He's a very tall person.
Is he tall as like Rhett?
He's as tall as Link, I would say. Rhett is like 6'7".
He's a giant.
Yes, yeah. Legally, Rhett
He's
is legally
a giant.
Yeah.
So this is a question I like to ask all my guests: is can you tell me a ridiculous story? It can be ridiculously funny, whatever.
This is random. I don't know how ridiculous it is, but so I was in cross country in high school, and we would get on a bus to like go to like cross country events. Mm-hmm. And this one was like pretty far away. Like I'm in Sacramento, or I was in Sacramento, and it was in like the Bay Area. So it was like a 2-hour bus ride.
It's a trek.
Yeah. And on the way back, we stopped at this area that had a bunch of restaurants, and they were like, okay, everyone's going to like go find a fast food place and get food, and then come back to the bus. And so I got McDonald's, and then after I ate, I was like, oh, I've never had their cone. I've never had like their ice cream cone. Oh. So I was going to get one of those. And so I ordered it, and they just never like fulfilled the order. And I was young, and I was like way too polite. So I was just standing there forever. And like everyone else had already like kind of walked back to the bus. And it was a Sunday, right? McDonald's Sunday. I think that's what it was. Oh my
gosh. So they just forgot about your order, but you're sitting there too polite to even check it, ask them. Okay.
And then finally, after like 5 minutes, I was like, hey, I ordered a Sunday. And they're like, oh, sorry, I forgot about that. And so they made the Sunday. And I walked out to where the bus was, and it wasn't there.
No.
And
are you shitting me? The bus is gone?
Yeah. And,
oh my God, I would freak
this
out.
is like middle of nowhere.
No.
And I start to panic, and then I see down the street, the bus is getting onto the on-ramp.
No.
And so I sprint, and I'm like yelling, but nobody can hear me. And I'm sprinting towards the bus as it's starting to like accelerate up the run, up the on ramp. And I was like, fuck. And I've never had this Sunday before, but I needed to get their attention. So I hucked the Sunday.
No!
I had to waste the Sunday, and I threw it. It hit the window, and the bus stopped.
It worked?
It worked.
Okay, that is ridiculous, but also I'm so sad that you didn't get to have that Sunday. Like you were sprinting with this Sunday. You were even cross country in it with this Sunday, and then you're like, it's my only hope.
Yeah.
And then you had to Luke Skywalker it.
Yeah.
And just like, phew, you know.
It was a pretty good throw too, because it was probably like, I don't know, 50 feet away, or I don't know. Like it's a pretty good throw. You know, the adrenaline kicks in, and you do incredible things.
We need to know, did you ever end up trying this ice cream
I
ever
think I did.
again?
I
Or
think
was
I
it
did,
a trauma
yeah.
thing? You were like, I don't even want one
Definitely
anymore.
a trauma thing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think I eventually tried it, and it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great story. I love
Thank
it.
you.
It's funny and it's ridiculous. Ian, thank you for coming on the podcast and hanging out with
Thank
us.
you.
We had so much fun. Thanks for listening, everyone, on Rodiculous. I'm going to put all of his links down below.
gosh.
Any link you have, I'm putting it down below. All of them.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm going to give you 500 links.
Woohoo! Thanks again for being here. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, listeners and watchers.
Bye, you guys.